Friendship, the new A24 distributed comedy, is not only the funniest movie I've seen all year, it's the funniest movie I've seen in years. Here's my review. Hilariously directed and written by Andrew DeYoung, as well as starring Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd, Friendship follows a socially awkward and friendless suburban dad named Craig, who strikes up a friendship with his new charming neighbor named Austin. But when Craig takes things too far and makes the relationship weird, Austin ends the friendship and Craig starts to lose it. I'm a fan of Tim Robinson. In my opinion, no one is doing awkward comedy right now like him. And I personally find his abrasive and strange sense of humor to be very funny, even though I recognize it's not everyone's cup of tea. But if you're a fan like me, you'll probably enjoy this. I laughed so many times during this movie that I lost count. In fact, I honestly can't remember the last movie that made me laugh that hard in a theater. There are so many good and ridiculously cringy bits, and Robinson and Rudd fully throw themselves into it, which makes the movie all the more funny. The movie also stays consistently funny. Not to mention, it doesn't overstay its welcome at just about 100 minutes long. I was cracking up until the very last second. I can't praise this movie enough for how comical I found it. However, I also must praise the profound sadness and uncomfortableness that comes with Friendship, because they are equally as potent as its comedic highs, setting it apart from your typical buddy comedy. It feels very topical in this day and age where toxic masculinity and male loneliness are frequently talked about and often paired together, which this movie absolutely is about. And although there's a ton of absurd silliness to go around, there's an unhinged darkness behind it all that grows and festers, to the point where this movie almost transforms from being a comedy into being a psychological nightmare about this man's inability to properly connect with those around him. And that doesn't just extend to Austin, it's everyone else in his life as well, including his wife, his co-workers, and his son. Really showcasing what a lack of camaraderie, social acceptance, and meaning in life can do to a person, especially in a society where men struggle to be vulnerable about these things. It sabotages their relationships. Overall, Friendship feels like a cult classic in the making. I haven't felt this way about a buddy comedy probably since I first discovered Superbad, and I'd love to see DeYoung and Robinson make more original movies together. I give Friendship a 4.5 out of 5.